Coyote versus Acme might actually be saved. This is crazy. Warner Brothers negotiating big sale of shelved Coyote vs. Acme movie. Exclusive from Deadline. Warner Brothers' shelved movie Coyote vs. Acme finally might have found a new home with the studio deep in sale negotiations we can reveal. Now, at this moment in time, I want to say I have not seen The Day the Earth Blew Up yet. I plan on seeing it sometime later this week, if not early next week, just to keep everybody updated. Gareth West's financier, Ketchup Entertainment, is negotiating an all-rights acquisition in the $50 million range for the animated live-action hybrid project. Ketchup last year rescued the same studios The Day the Earth Blew Up, a Looney Tunes movie. The pact isn't finalized, and there's still a chance it doesn't make, but it's heading in the right direction. Should it get over the line, the film would get a theatrical release in 2026. That's huge. So not only would we be able to see the film, which in and of itself is, again, huge, but it would get a theatrical release? Crazy. The deal would mark a significant and record outlay for Ketchup, whose previous releases have included Michael Keaton star Goodrich, comic book reboot Hellboy the Crooked Man, Ben Affleck thriller Hypnotic, and Michael Franco's Jessica Chastain drama Memory. Directed by David Green and written by December scribe Sammy Birch, as well as DC Studios co-boss James Gunn and Jeremy Slater. Oh, really? Was written by James Gunn? Coyote vs. Acme is based on Looney Tunes characters and the New Yorker humor article Coyote vs. Acme by Ian Frazier. Will Forte, John Cena, and Lana Condor star in the movie, which follows Wile E. Coyote, who, after Acme products fail on him one too many times in his dogged pursuit of the Roadrunner, decides to hire a billboard lawyer to sue the Acme Corporation. The case pits Wile E. and his lawyer, Forte, against the latter's intimidating former boss, Cena, but a growing friendship between man and cartoon strokes their determination to win. Despite test screening well, the project has become a high-profile casualty of Warner Bros. Cost-cutting 2 years ago, and it has been sitting on the shelf for more than a year. The studio reportedly screened the movie to a string of buyers in early 2024 with a price tag of around $70 million, which is how much the film is said to have cost. See, there you go. And if it's negotiating at a $50 million price tag, hey, they'd only take a $20 million loss, which $20 million is still a lot of money. But hey, it's better than a $70 million loss. Studio sources claimed to us that they didn't get any offers at the time. Shelving the movie put noses out of joint with talks of a potential tax write-down. Among these dismayed were Lego movie director Phil Lord, who tweeted at the time, "It is anti-competitive if one of the biggest movie studios in the world shuns the marketplace in order to use a tax loophole to write off an entire movie so they can easily merge with one of the bigger movie studios in the world, because it seems anti-competitive." The film star's Forte called the move fucking bullshit, adding, I can't tell you possibly why the decision was made to not release it, but it makes my blood boil. It's not entirely clear at this stage what Warner Brothers' tax write-down on Coyote vs. Acme, or whether there was one in the end. As part of a February 2024 earnings filing, Warner Brothers Discovery said it wrote off $115 million in content due to abandoning films in the third quarter of 2023. There was a speculation Coyote was included in that fire sale. It's also not clear just whether the film's creatives, such as Green, are across the current negotiations. Either way, the IP has remained present in the hearts of fans. Even this month, there remained some willing to canvas outside of the WB lot for the movie to be released. I did see that. I want to say it was a guy dressed up in a Wile E. Coyote costume. David Zaslav's Warner Brothers previously pulled the plug on high-profile picks such as Batgirl and the animated Scoop Holiday Hunt. In this instance, Ketchup has enacted a rescue operation. The same company also struck an all-rights deal last year for the similarly unwanted Warner Bros. Project, The Day the Earth Blew Up, a Looney Tunes movie. Ketchup released the film theatrically this past weekend, taking in $3.1 million off a strong screen count of 2,827, which that's pretty good. Considering the movie got no promotion, pretty good. Both the Day the Earth Blew Up, a Looney Tunes movie, and Coyote vs. Acme were intended for HBO Max, having been greenlit in December 2020 as a streaming release by the prior studio leadership. Ketchup negotiated a deal for the Day the Earth Blew Up with the Warner Bros. TV Animation Group. Los Angeles-based Britt Gareth West launched Ketchup more than a decade ago to release movies, but not a great deal has been reported about his background or how the company is financed. Partners at the firm include Artur Galstian, an entrepreneur and startup investor, and Vahan Yepermehan, founder of Yepermehan Law Firm. Michael Mann's Ferrari was another one of the company's investments. Last fall, Ketchup partnered with Zero Gravity Management and Ozark producer Mark Williams on a TV division. The venture sits down with Ketchup and will produce and acquire premium series, with Ketchup also serving as the U.S. distributor. Guys, very cool. Very cool, and I hope it happens. And I saw a lot of people talking online that the movie might not even be very good. And by reading the movie's description, I really didn't know much about this movie. By reading the movie's description, it doesn't sound like it's gonna win an Oscar anytime soon or anything like that. But the fact of the matter is that people worked on this movie, people poured their blood, sweat, and tears into this movie, and it deserves to be seen. Whether it is bad, whether it's good, whether it's just overall mediocre, deserves to be seen, right? What do you guys think? Are you guys excited about this? I mean, I don't know many who aren't, or at the very least, nobody shouldn't not be happy about this, in my opinion. But what do you guys think? Leave your comments down below in the description box, and let me know how you guys feel about this, as well as did you see The Day the Earth Blew Up, and what did you think about it? Let me know. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Thanks so much to Matt Ponton, Advanced Hell, Ryan Wilkins, and Kame Senin for all becoming members. If you would also like to become a member, on my channel there exists multiple different tier levels, and you can pick out which one is best for you.